Let me out of here, Sydney!
When you behaved yourself, you can come out. Until then, consider yourself locked in.
Damn you, Sydney! How long am I gonna be stuck in here?
Where was I? Yes. On to another one of the old versus
new!
What did I say about doing that?
I never get to do anything else, this is all I get to do.
I'm sorry you don't get to say anything else. You shouldn't even be saying that. If I hear you say that once more, I swear...
Oh, I swear anyway, what difference does it make?
What you mean I swear anyway?
Now.
Oh, just piss off.
Oh.
Bloody idiot.
Aye.
I need to employ somebody else with a better voice to introduce me, or introduce what I'm about to do. Never mind. Look, this is another old versus new. We're going to be taking a look at Thunderwing. Now, believe it or not, I hadn't actually heard of the new issue of Thunderwing. Is it Generations Thunderwing or Reveal the Shield Thunderwing? I can never tell the difference. It's just a new Thunderwing. Now, as you know, I haven't really talked about Thunderwing at all in the past, so this is a first for me. And the fact is there's a new one of him. I thought, great timing. So, let's just a very small bit of character, because I don't want to do it on the character. I want to compare the toys. Character. Introduced primarily in the comics. He had a great run in the comics. He's a nasty piece of work, power mad, and he eventually becomes a leader of the Decepticons, and he gets hold of the Matrix, and you know, he threatens to kill all the Autobots, and he gets blasted away by the power of the Matrix, and then he lays dormant for a long time, and then the Matrix revives him to take on Unicron, and then he sort of dies again. I think he holds the Matrix and explodes, or is that when he explodes off into the other quadrant or something? Anyway, he has a brilliant run. He's very ruthless, very mean. The comic did him great justice. He wasn't in the cartoons. He's a bit like Bludgeon, actually. He's just, you know, a nasty piece of work. And all this spawned from one crappy toy, which is a Pretender. Now, Pretenders, as you know, aren't great toys, but he is an Ultra or a Mega Pretender, i.e. that his Pretender shell transforms, and he has the mini-bot as well that transforms as well as his, and they sort of like combine together to make one larger piece of crap. So, that's essentially it. So, what I have here in my hand is the original Thunderwing and his counterpart here, who is essentially Thunderwing with the shell. You're never quite sure with these ones, because the way they're portrayed in the comic books is, like Bludgeon, the exterior shell did all the work. Take it for, you know, example, the classic Pretenders. Essentially, it focused on the inner robot, i.e. Jazz or Bumblebee, and the robot or the Pretender shell was controlled by their mental thoughts, and it used to fight with them or for them, and then they could hide inside, you know, for a bit of protection. With these guys, he's always inside, so essentially you see him as Thunderwing. This guy is inconsequential in the comics. It's just this guy, a bit like Bludgeon. So, going for a slightly different take, but I'm rambling on here. I really want to focus on the toy. So this is the Generation 1 Thunderwing. So let's just take a quick look. Classic Pretender design, very, very back heavy, blocky. Not so classic in the sense that he only has half a head. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Ha, I look great at the side. Give me a side view. Oh, alright then. Oh, where's my head? Where's my head? Oh, so yes, it's not a great look, is it? And the huge hole in the here is to essentially insert the little guy here in. But he doesn't ride him like a horse or anything, but that looks quite entertaining. Give me a rat, give me... Okay, fine. So, yeah. He has guns. I don't have the weapons anymore, unfortunately. He is good in the sense that he's a Decepticon and he goes into an alt mode. We'll get onto that in a minute, but the toy has no real manoeuvrability or posability. He can't move his legs unless you do this, which he... Well, this comes off, actually. So if you put that up, you can bend down and have a look. But that just looks daft, doesn't it? It looks like a chicken. Okay. And his arms, literally, shoulder move, like that. That's it. You can do this. That's it. That's all he can do. So, not really much more I can say about it, other than the fact he does go into a jet. Now, let's take a look at his little counterpart. Right, his little... Wait. Yeah, what do you want?
I've been really good. Yeah, I've really been...
I don't care, you're staying in there. No, you're not coming out yet. Not till I finish this. What do you mean you'll get out by yourself? Alright, good luck.
It's just a matter of time, Sydney.
Idiot. Right. The little counterpart to Thunderwing here. He's very small, isn't he? But he's a lot better than the other Pretenders because I think he transforms quite well. Now, we'll go on to the transformation later. Detail as regards him, well, he's got about as much posability as the larger shell. He can do this. That's about it. He can do the splits, I think. Oh, yes, he can. Van Damme it. Now, that's good. He looks like I'll be honest, he looks a bit like a headmaster now, doesn't he? You can do that like that. He looks like he could be a headmaster. Oh, a really rubbish one. Maybe not. But I actually quite like him. Mine doesn't have the stickers. I think he should be better detailed than this. I've had him for a long time, but he has no stickers. Thunderwing seems to go for a lot of money, actually. I think purely on the basis of the character, more so than the toy. Because I'm going to have to rate this toy as a robot, aren't I? And I'm not going to give it very high scores. It is not a good toy. It's good for a namesake and the character that was presented in the comics, but other than that, you'd only buy it for that reason. So you wouldn't buy it for the toy. Because other than there's a nice bit of detail on the face and stuff, and the fact he's got half a head, but really, he is not a good toy. He's a pretender, and they never are. So the primary basis for owning pretenders, as a rule, is nostalgic purposes and characters. And Marvel UK comic was brilliant at that. So that and that, they go together. What are you going to rate them at? Well, they're going to have to go as a couple and a team, and really, you can't rate them really that high. 4 out of 10. To be honest with you, so he's not doing too well. Now we need to get on to the new variant, robot mode. Remember, we will be getting to the alt mode of this guy, but we're concentrating on the robot mode first. So, let's get the new one. Hang about. I think there's a problem. Uh-oh. It doesn't seem to be up there. Uh-oh. No. Ah, crap! I knew I'd forgotten something. I've actually forgotten to buy him. See, now we've got a problem. I do need a comparison. eBay. eBay can save my life. Let's go onto eBay quickly.
Oh, you think I can't get out? Well, here's some news for you. I can. Let me think. I've got an idea. Make sure it's good and tight. Yeah. Perfect crime, isn't it sickening? Let's get out of here. I love my job. Let's get out of here.